In this video, we will study the overall innate immunity. This is just an overview of innate immunity. So, when the pathogen is trying to enter through the skin, it first has to go through the physical barriers and chemical barriers. So what are the physical barriers? In physical barriers, there are epithelial layers of skin, the mucosal and glandular tissues are there, and in chemical barriers, the acidic pH and antimicrobial proteins and peptides that are present on the skin are going to act as physical barriers. So for any pathogen to enter into the body, it first has to go through this physical barrier and chemical barrier. These are the first defense of human body. So that this is called as innate immunity. If the pathogen is able to enter through this dermis and epidermis layer, then there is going to be cellular response to the infection. So let us see what kind of cellular response can be there to the infection. So this is the pathogen. Let us see the first response that it can get. So if pathogen is there and it has entered any cell, then that cell becomes infected cells. So to this infected cell, natural killer NK cells will get attracted and it is going to kill these cells. So there is going to be killing by NK cells. So this is the cellular response. The second kind of response can be if this pathogen binds to cells, then it is going to activate the cell. There is going to be cell activation. Once there is cell activation, then after this there can be antimicrobial substances, that are produced, or cytokines can be produced. Along with cytokines there can be chemokines, which will result in inflammation. We are going to study the inflammation process in detail later on, and there can be systemic effect, for example fever. Okay, so first thing that we have learned is first the pathogen has to go through the barrier. Once it is successful to go through the barrier, then what kind of cellular responses we are going to get? First we have discussed is natural killer, which is going to kill the infected cell. Then there can be cell activation, which is going to give away the antimicrobial substances which will eliminate the pathogen at the end. So there is going to be pathogen elimination. Or there can be cytokine and chemokine will be produced. Then the body is going to give a systemic effect in which the temperature of the body will be increased, which will help to eliminate the pathogens. Or there can be inflammation process. By inflammation, it is going to recruit the cells to that particular site. So there can be inflammation process as well. Now this binding of cells can also, or the pathogen, if it gets engulfed, then macrophages and dendritic cells can also get attracted towards the site, and it can lead to phagocytosis. So through phagocytosis also the pathogens can get eliminated from the body. So this there is another way that through this dendritic cells there can be activation of adaptive immune response. There can be activation of adaptive immune response. As we know, the adaptive immune response will generate antibodies, T cell receptors, and in that way it is going to kill the pathogen. So let us have a look at this innate immunity overview one more time, that the pathogen can enter the body. To enter the body, it has to fight through the physical barriers and chemical barriers. If it is successful, then it is going to get into the body, where it has to fight through the cellular response. Rather, the body will fight it by cellular response. If the cells are infected, then natural killer cells will get attracted towards the infected cells, which is going to kill the infected cell. Or if the pathogens are bound to cells, then there is going to be cell activation process. By the cell activation process, these cells can now secrete antimicrobial substances or cytokines and chemokines. Then they will be successful in eliminating these pathogens. Or there can be inflammation or fever. Also, these pathogens can get engulfed by macrophages and dendritic cells, where there is going to be phagocytosis, which is going to help eliminate the pathogen. While creating this video, my 8-year-old son was watching, and then he has given an analogy to all this innate immunity, that this natural killer cells are tanks which are used in the war. So this pathogen is the villain that is entering in our body, and the body is going to fight through antibodies as soldiers, T cell response as soldiers, and these NK cells, the macrophages and the fever is all going to help the system to get rid of that enemies. The body is going to win the war against the enemies. Pathogen is the enemy, and the antibodies are going to act as soldiers, and they are going to protect our body. So I really like the analogy that is given by my son, so I am sharing that with you all. So this is the overall view of the innate immunity, the basics of innate immunity.